Okay, so this is the Wretched. This will be session 2 in preparation for day 3 of my video log. So check out the previous videos and video logs in the description below. So we begin by, oh no, we don't begin by shaking my OBS screen. We begin by shaking the dice and see how many cards we draw. Oh no, this is gonna be a bad day. Let's give it a shuffle. Okay, so that's been set aside. That's my discard pile. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come on. Come on, Tabletop Simulator. Why won't you? There we go. And 6. That's going to be a really bad card, isn't it? It didn't want to come out. So let's flip this first card and resolve it. So the King of Clubs. I think face cards are sometimes bad news. King of Clubs. As you were passing the officer's mess, you tried to avert your eyes from the carnage inside, but you're sure you saw something move amongst the bodies of your crewmates. What do you think it was? Well, my first instinct was that I thought it was the intruder. This is the first thing that sprung to my mind, but I'm thinking maybe a love? Like I've mentioned Kachansky already, Red Dwarf fans there. Have I seen Kachansky? No. I've seen myself. And that's really gonna mess with the head. I've seen myself. Yep. Maybe it's a mirror. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm going mad. So what do I do after that? Do not discard. Do not discard this card. Place it where you can see it. If this is the 4th king you have drawn, the creature has gained access to the Wretched and it has finally found you. The game is over. So I'll pop that there. Right, let's see what the next one is. That's an interesting one. I'm looking forward to role playing that. Oh, the Jack! Look, all these faces coming out. Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts. Let's see. Let's see. You spend a day climbing around in the engines, doing basic maintenance and trying to figure out what needs to be done to get the ship moving again. You end the day as clueless as you began. Pull from the tower. Okay, here we go. Camera cam. Oh, look at that. Let's I think, like I said last time, you gotta use one hand, haven't you? What was it? Jack of Hearts. Do I put it back on the top? Pull from the tower. It doesn't say I set it aside, so there's it. It's gone on the top. Okay. So if you don't remember, the Jenga tower represents the ship and its integrity. So already, you know, things are starting to go wrong, but I'm trying to maintain things. I think the power went out last time and had to salvage parts from the generator to keep it going. So like it said there, being able to get the ship moving again. Sorry, no, what did it say? It's doing some basic maintenance to figure out what needs to be done to get the ship moving again, but I end as clueless. So yeah, that's representing that, isn't it? It's just I'm just as clueless and now as a whole in the integrity of the ship. I just don't know what's happening there. Okay, 2 cards down. Let's flip this one. Queen of Clubs. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Queen. Look at all these faces that come out, and I've shuffled it several times. You spend the day clearing the bodies. Oh, I need to discard these, don't I? Before I forget, let's discard those. I don't want to draw them again. So Queen of Clubs, I might need to get that back depending on what it says here. You spend the day clearing bodies out of the small room that you intend to hole up in if the creature gets aboard again. What was its purpose before this happened, and why were there so many people here when the creature came? Pull from the tower. Well, that's got to be the Winchester, hasn't it? I think the pub. I've already mentioned it. So yeah, my flight engineer boys is drinking in there with dead comrades all around, and it's really getting to him. So he's decided to clear it out, I think, is what I'm going to do there. Yeah, so what does it say? And why were they there? Having a party with our boys, flight engineer boys. They were having a party. Yeah, they're having a celebration without him. That's what they were doing there. Let's pull from... Is it cheating to do it that way? Come on. Oh no, there's none. Oh, this is clearly upset. And oh, what am I going to do? This is clearly upset. Oh, there's one. Queen of Clubs. Pull from town. It doesn't say set it aside, so I'm going to put that on top. Flip. Another face. What is going on here? Queen of Spades. What do you imagine the creature calls itself? Pull from the tower. What does the creature call itself? What would my character imagine that? I might have to think on that one. What springs to mind immediately? What do I know about it? What does the creature? Fear. I don't know. That's a difficult one. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to think about that. Nothing's not being feeling inspired. Nothing's coming to mind. Yeah. Something weird. Nope, nothing springing to mind. I want to mess with boys' head. What would... Is it his father or something like that? Maybe. I need to think about that one. What did he say? Draw. Pull from the tower. Let's try take one from the other side. Oh, look at that. That's nice and loose. Look at that. There's holes in my ship all over. This has been a bad day. Let's flip that one. 10 of diamonds. It's not a face. 10 of diamonds. With the climate control on the fritz, mold springs up in some of your food stores. You can't fix it, so you just seal the locker up and hope that nothing affects the rest of your supplies. Pull from the tower. So yesterday's day log, I was talking about my hiding places and how I was starting to stash things, so I think I'll integrate that into that. So some of the food that I was whittling away to stash, I think I will say that that's starting to go off. So do I draw? What was it again? 10 of diamonds. Pull from the tower. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good. This is the first time I've really used Jenga in this way, and I'm really buying into that. That's my ship, and it's gonna go crashing down or fall apart or blow up at any minute. Loving it. Is that the last one? Yeah, that's the last one. 7 of clubs. Alright, 7 of clubs. Let's see. 7 of clubs. Here we go. You've been carrying a rifle with you for a few days now. You pried it out of the cold grip of a dead crewmate's hands. How did that make you feel? And do you think the rifle will be effective if you need to use it? Another thing that sprung to mind immediately is kind of playing on that, its usefulness. He's actually blowing my own brains out. Then is that too? That's getting dark. But yeah, that was the first thing that sprung to my mind, is that rather than what has this intruder done to the others to make flight engineer boys so scared of it getting its hands on him? What has it done to them that he would blow his own brains out before he'd let that happen? Yeah, I'm going to run with that. It's a bit dark, but I'm going to run with that. What do I have to do next? Nothing, so I don't need to take from the tower, so I think I can grab all them and discard them now, thankfully. Okay, so that's that session over with, so I need to have a think about that. I need to think about that and start doing my video log for day 3, all about what those cards I've just drawn there. So I think the thing I need to think about is what does the intruder call itself, or what does flight engineer boys think the intruder calls itself. Okay, I'm going to stop the video there. This is fun.